Hey guys, I'm back finally, yay! And I have my July TBR. I don't know how much of this you can see in the camera, but it's pretty monstrous. And if you don't notice, or if you do notice, there's not a June wrap up. June never happened. We don't talk about June. June was actually the month that I was moving house. If you don't notice that the new background and new lighting and all this stuff, that the lighting is like a chandelier. It's kind of scary. It's really big. I'm really short and I almost hit it. It's kind of frightening. I'm going to take it down. Don't get used to that lighting. But anyways, before I start this and go rambling on about the books I'm going to read or try to read this month, make sure to tell me if you want a house tour or if you just want a bookshelf tour. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a very fancy one where I pull out every single book and show it to you. That would take hours. I would need like a week off from work to do that. Anyways, let's get on with my July TBR. So I'm crazy. If you don't know that, you should. I plan for big, wondrous things to happen for every month for my reading, and sometimes I make it and sometimes I don't. I don't know if I'm going to make it this month. I honestly don't. I'm going to be doing several things in July, participating in several different little projects here and there, and stretching myself out further than what I already am. So I have 4 books here that I am going to be reading for like monthly challenges. I'm just going to slowly be chipping away at them. So the first book is The Bone Season by The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I'm going to be reading this with a group for Countdown to Priority. I don't know. I'll put it down below. But it is hosted by my friend Sam and my other friend Tracina. They're really excited. I've never actually read this series, but I'm really excited to because the main character's name is Paige, and I've never read a book with my name as the main character, so hey, that's something. The next book that I'm reading for my book club book is Threatening Souls by Nicole Lambert. Nicole is a dear sweet friend of mine. She is wonderful. She is sweet. She's scary sometimes. I love her to death. This is the first book of her Threatening Souls series. I think it's in the world of Roseway. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be right for her and I'm doing a horrible job. But look, her books are really cool. They're really dark. They're really mysterious. This really should have been an October book, but you know, whatever. We'll make the next one the October book. It's like a trilogy, I think, and then she's working on another series right now. Definitely go and check Nicole out. In this book, I was supposed to get to in June, and you know, June never happens. June fell off the face of the calendar, so we just lost a whole month. We only have 11 this year. I don't know what happened. It's so scary. So I was supposed to get to this in the month that never was, and I didn't. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to read it with the literary llama. Who is Dale, who you should know if you're a bookstagrammer. She makes all those really cool chalk drawings. They are reading Lifelike by J. Kristoff for their July book club book. Wanting to read this so bad, and I actually got this book, another copy of this. I had 2 copies. I got another copy of this book painted by my friend Sam, who, you know, The Bone Season. She owns a shop called Tinted Prose, and it's going to be a prize for something I'm about to announce in this video. And then the last book that I'm going to chip away at this month is The Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I am so sorry, girl. The Tonight Show is hosting this for their summer reads. I don't know if the Tonight Show has had an ongoing book club or if this is their first one, but I'm going to try to join this. I know my friend Tracina is also going to try to read this book, so maybe we can try and buddy read it some together. And now for something really cool that's about to come up this weekend, July 8th, so July 7th and 8th, I am hosting a readathon, a 48-hour readathon called the New Reads Readathon. It's going to focus on books that were released between July of 2017 to July of 2018, and then any arcs that you have, those are what you can read for this read-along or readathon, one of those, whatever. I am giving away really cool prizes like the painted copy of Lifelike, a few bookmarks from some awesome friends and businesses, and you know, some ARCs like this one, City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I'm giving away my second copy of this ARC, and I'm going to read this one for my readathon. The other books that I am going to try to get to during the readathon are This Is Not What Happened by Chandler Baker. This came out of August last year, but it is an ARC, so it counts. My ARC copy of Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Ewan. I don't. Is that how you pronounce that name? I don't know. I really need to study how to pronounce other last names, but super excited for this. This comes out October 23rd, which is the day after my daddy's birthday. So happy birthday, Daddy. I'm going to get a book. And then we got Rose Marked by Livia Blackburn. Let me see when it was. I checked all these before I chose them. I think this was, it says 2017 in here. I know I looked it up. I think it was late fall of 2017 when this came out. Super excited for this. I just saw where it says Praise for Midnight Thief. I really hope that this is not this like the second book of a series. I'm going to be so mad if it is. And then Fury Born by Claire Legrand? Is that how you pronounce it? I know this one is book one. It says so right there. And I think this one came out this year. I think it did. It also has decal pages. It's about royalty, which apparently I'm into. I didn't know until I joined Bookstagram and started keeping track of all the books I read. Alright, and then I have a ton of other books that I have got to read. I've gotten so behind in reviewing books for authors. If you're an author and you sent me a book and I've not yet reviewed it, I'm so sorry. I'm trying. June fell off the calendar, and then, you know, what can you do when you lose a whole month? I don't know. I planned on 12 months and now I have 11. What the hell happened? So I have some books from Kidlit Exchange. I know I talk about them a lot, but if you don't know, it is an organization. Oh Lord, that was awkward. It is an organization that gets one copy of an ARC from an author or a publishing company, and it's we basically kind of like chain letter it throughout different people who read it and review it. So that way it only costs the publishers one ARC instead of like 20, and like 20 people can read the same book. That's if they, you know, decide to pass it along. You greedy people. Anyways, so I am currently reading from Kidlit Exchange Tiny Infinities by J.H. Dahl. D-I-E-H-O. I'm sorry. This is super cute. It's actually a middle grade book, but I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of got like a darkish, creepy vibe to it. Then I got The Wren Hunt. This is a YA. Comes out November 6th. And it is by Mary Watson. I've never heard of her, but the premise sounded really dark. Let's see here. Every Christmas, Wren is chased through the woods near her isolated Irish village by her family's enemies, the judges, and there's nothing that she or her grandfather can do to stop it. I read that and I was like, okay, I'm done. Want to read it. And then I just got Love and Other Carnivorous Plants, a YA. It comes out, it came out in May, so this is still fairly new. And yeah, it's a romance, but I've been in a mood for contemporary romances, so sorry. I also have some books that I was sent by some authors and publishers. So the hard copy ones are Red Agenda by Cameron Poe, political-esque book, kind of out of my usual style, but it sounded interesting, so I'm going to, ooh, there's words on the back. So I'm going to give it a shot. The Einstein Cone by J.D. Welsh. This is from Austin McCauley. Super excited to read this. I was supposed to read this a while ago, and you know, I lost June. We just lost it. It's gone. The War Outside by Monica Hess. I was given to this by The Novel, and it comes out September of 2018. So excited to read this. I love anything from World War II era. This is right up my alley. I'm super excited to read this. And then I just today got Dark Water Secrets by Robin Carroll. This is for a review tour for Just Reads. And I also got coming Fox by Nadine Brandeis. And I think Once a Kingdom, maybe? No. Orphan's Wish. I got Orphan's Wish coming as well. So they're a really cool like book tour, reviewing tour, place. I know I run my own touring place, but I try to spread myself out to help other people. And they're really cool. A lot of it is Christian focused. So if you're not into that, you might not want to check it out. But if you're okay with that, then definitely go and check it out. And then my cute little sleeve for ebook reviews. I have got The Five Suspects. Can't remember who it's by. I'm going to put it down below. Seer by Ashley Maker, which I got from a friend for a review that's coming up, so I gotta get that read ASAP. And Kingdom Come series, again by the Just Read Tours. And then, because I love punishing myself, I want to read something from my shelves, and I actually picked up Children of Blood and Bone, and then it got selected for the Tonight Show read, so, you know. But the other book that I selected to, you know, kind of maybe try to fit something I want to read in is The Librarian of Auschwitz. Again, World War II era style book. I love that genre. I don't know why. It fascinates me. I have a fascination with it. So that is my TBR. It's going to continuously grow because I'm still being sent books from Kindle Exchange and Just Read Tours and a ton of other things. And then on top of all of this, I am also joining Book Battle, which is a Facebook group. You get points by reading books for your team, and I don't know what the team wins, but my friend Nicole, which is the Reading Rebel on Instagram, she joined it. She got this really cool profile picture, and I'm like, oh, how'd you get that? And she told me about Book Battle. I'm like, you know what, that sounds like fun. I'm going to try it. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to vlog more. If you want to, I'll give you a house tour. I might give you a bookshelf tour if you really want it. I just need to know. So leave your comments down below as to what I should do, and, you know, tell me what to do, because I'm running out of ideas. that loss of a month really just screwed me over. When you go from your usual 12 to 11 months of 1 year, I don't know what's happening anymore. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye.